Okay, good evening and welcome to the channel. So what do we have today? We have legatos, and we'll start with just a simple chord. Now, deciding how you're going to use legato strings is very complicated within the string library world because getting them to sound natural and real can be a challenge. And so I'm going to give you a few tips for that. So first of all, performance legatos are designed to be played at a much faster tempo than simple legato sustains. So in this particular setup, I've got a couple of different violin and viola performance legato samples. So they sound like this if we start at the high end. And of course, as we go down, there's going to be some cellos mixed in there. Now, I'm playing this as a multi, so I'm not playing it as one, just one set. I'm playing it as in conjunction with other samples. And so we have this really nice timbre that we have. Here's my expression pedal. I can really control dynamics. So again, that's part of it. The other part of it is the space. What kind of reverb are you using? Because that's going to really determine, for example, the sound of your strings. And microphone placement within Mir and the type of microphone you're using, especially in Mir, is very important. So for example, here we have a microphone that's set fairly far back from the stage. So that's going to make the strings sound a little bit more diffuse and blurrier, but and you're not going to have that harsh articulation on the front. You're not going to hear as much definition versus if you put it up closer. Let's do, oh, that's not the right mic. That's our gallery mic. So again, two microphones are here with two different setup patterns for that. So we're going to move this from the 7th row up to the conductor, and you're going to hear a real change in the strings. So let's play that again. And this time we're going to play it from the 15th row, way back. I keep messing up using the wrong microphone. So let's do this again. first note on the upper part of the arpeggio is going to be a lot more subdued and not as quite as harsh on the attack. So that microphone distance is going to really affect how things end up. And that's something to think about, particularly if you're writing a faster piece of music and you want to hear more of an attack. But then again, that might have to do with the type of articulation you're using. Like maybe not so much legato, performance legato, but marcato might be something better for that. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more of a perspective on how to do this. Have a great night.